So I had to go borrowing the money from people so that he can get his book, because she was not going to let him walk away with the book on credit. It was just so hilarious. It was a beautiful, just a beautiful, for it to be a private affair. So she had a sellout. Everything turned out wonderful. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. I'm here to tell you, whatever you want to do, now this woman have 24 felonies and 24 alias. And if she can do it, and her mother died when she was, at 30 years old, and had left behind 9 children. Her stepfather murdered her. And sometimes you look at people and you think that they are living a bad life and they just disobedient. She said, I had to live with the deck of cards that I was dealt. She said, and my children, my brothers and my sisters, they needed to eat. And that's all I knew. I had to do what I had to do so we could survive. And then I end up getting into that life, and that's all I knew. And when you in and out the justice system, it's hard to get a job. It's hard for people to accept you. It's hard to get an apartment. It's hard to get anything in your name because you have felonies on your record. With felonies, you can't get help from the government. You can't get help, get hired on a job. Most companies won't hire you with felonies. So it back people back up to live out their life of crime. She said, he's put me like I'm a career criminal. You need to get that book. I'm so proud of her. I'm really proud of her because she didn't let anything, not a jail cell, not prison sentence. She didn't let anything stop her. Her mom died when she was extremely young. She predicted her mom's death. She didn't let nothing stop her. She seen a vision when she was in the prison of writing a book, becoming an author. And even though she had to go through all them jail cells, guess what? She honored that vision. She heard the voice and she wrote the book. And she's a published author. 24 Felons and 24 Alias by Justice Jones. It's Diane Patterson, a.k.a. Justice Jones. I want you to understand, don't let anything stop you from becoming what God told you you can become. If he has downloaded into your head and downloaded into your spirit, remember, faith without works are dead. I preach all the time. Work whatever God has given you. And I want to take this time to invite you to the House of Transformation tomorrow, because I want you to understand that change is real, change is good, and change really do happen if you want it to. I want to see you there tomorrow. We have a 9 a.m. contemporary worship. Then we have an 11:45 traditional worship. And then we're going to have a 3 o'clock Friends and Family Day tomorrow. I want you to come on out there, and I want you to give your testimony. I want you to share in praise and worship, and I just want to fellowship. If you know the Lord like I do, and if you know that it's time to just move forward, and you want a fresh ray of hope, and you want a fresh praise, and you just want new fellowship, just come on, and we would love to have you. And we're going to cook. It's going to be a good, beautiful meal. We've had a wonderful week, beautiful day. Awesome opportunity has happened today, and you missed the book signing. It was some people that was there that would.
And I looked and I thought, all these years, and she was an author before she was formed in her mother's womb. 24 felonies. 24 Alias is a terrific book that would inch your night, your suspense. And it's strange, but you. Okay. And with that, it is.
Although dynamic colors fade, I do not question where my sight has went. I do not ask blank questions when the rules are bent, because God is faithful to leave a hint. When all roads lead to doubt and this system crashes, I will not be the one to turn back, reduce to ashes. I plant my prayers in the rain, and when the storm passes, I gather the harvest to feed the masses. For I have binged and I have starved, but my actions I have carved, and these images of justice will be sharpened and made into a tool, an outlaw to overpower the rule. With facts come the attacks against justice for certainty, for centuries, because these have begun the mistakes of justice's identity. Justice speaks from dry, cracked lips, strange, stressed, and strong, striding hips, because nothing about justice is limp. So understand justice is not the face you often see. Justice is burnt like bronze, like you, Jesus, and me. She is not fearful, frightful, nor unable to see. She is not crippled, sickly, doubting, nor dumb, and she is not afraid to tell you that you were born free. Sorcery and blinded magic make their attempts at her daily, mistaking her for backwards, misguided, and crazy. But in the end, justice will win, as she always does, which is why her identity is sacred to protect how potent she is and always was, the noble virtue who is rooted in love. Thank you.
Beautiful. That needs to be in the book. That needs to be in the book.